Are selling hot dogs and fresh squeezed lemonade the perfect marriage? Yeah, I think so. And I'm going to tell you why in this video. If you're a hot dog vendor, I think you should possibly consider selling fresh squeezed lemonade. And if you are a fresh squeezed lemonade vendor, I think you should consider selling hot dogs. Why? Because you're grabbing a much larger market share than you were before and earn your way to financial freedom. This is Mike, the Caesar. That's right, the Caesar of concessions is back with another video. We're going to start off talking about hot dogs and why, if you're a fresh squeezed lemonade vendor, you should probably sell them. Okay, number one is they are the most sold food in America. I mean, they are the number one food in America. Why is that even important to you? Well, because that makes the consumer of the product extremely comfortable purchasing it. They know what it is, they know what it tastes like, and they know what they're getting. And that's what you want as someone who's selling a product, where there's no questions and it's easily recognizable. The second reason you should be selling, I think anyway, hot dogs with your fresh squeezed lemonade is the profit margin is fantastic, guys. It is great. And you're just opening up a whole new line of customers, a whole new just dynamic to your company. And now you're getting people, if you're a fresh squeezed lemonade vendor, you're getting people for your lemonade. Now you're getting them for a protein. And boy, you start adding chips on a rack and some cookies. I mean, we're talking $15, $20 tickets easy. And you just take the whole market share out of the equation because you're taking it all. Another reason you should be selling is because they're freaking good. They're delicious. Now I'm going to give you 3 brands to look at, okay, for selling hot dogs. I think that the best brand for me, anyway, is Nathan's. And I'm going to tell you why. The name is recognizable, and the dog itself is brilliant. It's a great freaking hot dog. It's delicious. If you've never had a Nathan's dog, you ain't lived, honestly. So you haven't enjoyed the full spectacle of life if you haven't had a Nathan's hot dog. The next best brand, I would say, would be Hebrew National. I mean, we're talking 1A and 1B here, and this is just my opinion. That is a great dog. And then the third on my list, Sam's Blue Box Hot Dogs. Yeah. Why? Well, number one, the price point is great. And if you're already a fresh squeezed lemonade vendor, you want it to be simple. Maybe you don't want a bunch of toppings that you want to put on it. I mean, maybe you do, whatever. But with the Sam's, you can just do ketchup, mustard, and relish, right? And sell $4 or $5, no problem. So that's why we do Sam's Blue Box at about 90% of our events. All concession stands have them in our company. And when we do mobile, if we decide to do hot dogs, it's usually Sam's Blue Box on a hot dog roller. Or if we want to really highlight the hot dogs, then we'll do a Nathan's dog. There are 3 ways to cook the hot dogs that I think are great. First is a propane grill over a flame. That's probably the best. The second best, in my opinion, is a hot dog roller. And the third best is to steam them. Now, before we go any further, this video is being sponsored by kettlecornmachine.com. Not only do they have great kettle corn equipment, they also have great lemonade equipment. I mean, you can furnish your whole getup with kettlecornmachine.com. The only reason I'm letting them advertise on my channel and sponsor my videos is because I have their A1 Suite kettle corn machine that has lasted me 14 years. I have fed my children with this piece of equipment, and now my children are doing the mobile side of our company, and they're feeding my grandchildren with this equipment. This equipment goes 3 generations deep in my family. Check out kettlecornmachine.com for kettle corn equipment and lemonade vending equipment. Okay, now if you're a hot dog vendor, why should you consider selling fresh squeezed lemonade? Again, it's almost the same reasons, but a little different. It's got a great profit margin. The profit margin is great on fresh squeezed lemonade. Number two, it's easy to make and it tastes delicious. Don't serve country time on your hot dog cart. Just take the extra 60 seconds. That's it. To really boost your profit potential with fresh squeezed lemonade. Look, guys, all you need is lemons, ice, sugar, and water. That's it. You cut the lemon in half, you get a hand juicer, you squeeze it, take the other half, juice it. You can drop the rind in there if you want a better, aesthetic, or you can leave the rind out, just, whatever you want there, right? Add a quarter cup of sugar, okay? Ice, water, shake it up is what we do. Pour it in a cup, then you can go mess with your hot dogs if you want, hand them out, come back, shake it up again, hand it out the window, or off the cart rather, with the straw, and away you go. Now, the great thing about fresh squeezed lemonade is you can really elevate it to another level and even up that price point for your profit margin even more. You can add frozen fruit or fresh fruit to it, right? Just kind of muddle up the fruit a little bit, add a teaspoon of sugar, whatever. You don't even have to add the sugar, guys. We just do it to kind of cut the tartness out of whether we're using strawberries, but particularly if we're using like three berries, like we do a triple berry threat, like a raspberry, blueberry, and I don't know, whatever other berry that we want to, there's so many choices, right? But we'll put three berries together and make a triple berry threat. We put a little sugar on there to kind of cut the tartness a little bit. You don't have to. And you can really elevate that lemonade. Or you can use use snow cone syrup, right? You can use like actual snow cone syrup and do some wild, crazy flavors with your fresh squeezed lemonade and really boost that profit potential. And it takes you 60 seconds on your hot dog cart. That's it. Now, if you've watched this video this long, that means you've enjoyed the content. If you've really enjoyed the content, hit the join button next to the subscribe button, and there you'll be taken to a members only area where only members see certain videos that I make just for them. I make videos for you personally to help you in your individual business. It's $1.99 a month. That's it. And I can give you ideas that can maybe, you can make 10, 20, 30, 1,000 times off that $1.99 you invest in me each month to make great content for you. All you got to do is type in a description or type in the comments rather what kind of video you want made for you of one of the videos for the members only, and I'll make you a video. You'll also be given access to a private portion of my Discord server where only members are allowed. That way we can text back and forth and even voice chat. If you enjoy my content, I would appreciate you giving that a go. This is Mike, the Caesar of Concessions, out.